Imagine Anne Hathaway, Hollywood royalty, known for her dazzling red carpet looks and effortless charm, and Katie Thurston, the bold bachelorette, famous for her quick wit and fearless honesty, thrown together in a cartoon world where anything can happen, and the rules of reality are left far behind. One sunny afternoon, in the animated universe of Bachelor Nation, magic happened. Unexpected, sparkly, and full of promise. The Bachelor mansion sparkled with candy turrets and glittery driveways, roses giggling in the breeze, as if the whole world was in on a secret. With a poof of sparkly dust, Anne appeared in a cartoon ball gown, bewildered but utterly charmed by the magical scene unfolding around her. Another poof. Katie arrived, casual cool, clutching a toy cat, wide-eyed at the spectacle, her curiosity piqued by the surreal surroundings. Am I dreaming, or is this the world's biggest bachelorette party? Katie wondered aloud, her voice echoing with excitement and disbelief. Cartoon Cupid zipped by, and a grinning Jesse Palmer polished a giant golden rose on the balcony, adding to the sense of playful chaos. This was a place for drama, romance, and ridiculous challenges, where every moment promised a new twist or a laugh-out-loud surprise. Anne, all grace and poise, and Katie, all realness and spunk, were about to collide in the most bizarre Bachelor season ever imagined. The stage was set for an adventure no one could predict, with surprises lurking behind every rose petal and every sparkling corner. And it was going to be hilarious, heartwarming, and absolutely unforgettable. Anne, dazed but poised, met Katie, who was already grinning at the absurdity of the moment. The two women, both from wildly different worlds, found themselves face to face in a setting neither could have ever imagined. There was a spark of instant camaraderie, mixed with disbelief and excitement. "You're Anne Hathaway!" Katie exclaimed, bursting into laughter at the surreal predicament they'd landed in. The energy between them was infectious, and even Anne couldn't help but laugh at the situation. Suddenly, cartoon Jesse Palmer appeared in a swirl of sparkles. "Welcome! You've both been chosen for a very special season, unlike any before. The prize? Not love, but something just as rare. The final rose of friendship. This season, it's all about connection, laughter, and the wildest adventures." To win, Anne and Katie would have to team up for a series of unpredictable, over-the-top challenges designed to test their wit, teamwork, and sense of humor. Anne's curiosity was instantly piqued. She was eager to see what lay ahead. Katie, meanwhile, was absolutely pumped, ready to dive headfirst into the madness. "Let's do this!" Katie cheered, her enthusiasm setting the tone for their partnership. Jesse handed them a clue on a giant candy heart. "Your first test awaits, where limos arrive and fate creates." The message was cryptic, but thrilling. Anne and Katie exchanged a determined look. Game on. They were ready to face whatever came their way, together. Their adventure had officially begun, and neither had any idea what wild surprises or hilarious moments were waiting for them next. The only certainty was that they'd need each other to win, relying on their growing friendship to get through every twist and turn. The Bachelor Mansion had never seen a duo quite like this before. Two women, united by fate and ready to shake things up. The first challenge was about to begin, and the air was buzzing with anticipation. And the stakes? Pure, unfiltered friendship, the kind that only comes from facing the unexpected side by side. The rose ceremony obstacle course awaited, pure cartoon chaos. First, they dodged flying calendar dates, Anne cartwheeling, Katie ducking, both laughing uncontrollably. Next, they crossed a pool of blue gelatin by hopping on rubber ducks. Katie strategized, Anne balanced, teamwork in action. Then, the limo exit puzzle. 10 cartoon limos, riddles to solve. Katie's bachelor knowledge and Anne's wit cracked the clues. Finally, a wall of plush rose petals, too slippery to climb alone. Anne boosted Katie, who grabbed the flag and pulled Anne up. Victorious, breathless, and covered in gelatin, they'd conquered the course. Not as rivals, but as partners. Their bond was growing with every ridiculous challenge. The Bachelor world had never seen teamwork like this. The next test was just around the corner. And they were ready. As they celebrated, cartoon Wells Adams appeared, offering victory mocktails. The world got weirder. Caitlin Bristow zoomed in on a sparkly scooter with their next challenge. Host the perfect one-on-one date for Sir Reginald, the most dramatic raccoon ever. Sir Reginald in a tux was impossible to please, complaining, yawning, and trying to steal Katie's earrings. Anne's charm and Katie's jokes failed. The raccoon was unimpressed. "We need to think like a raccoon," Katie whispered. They gathered shiny things, glitter, foil, even Jesse's cufflinks, and presented a treasure pile. Sir Reginald dove in, delighted, forgetting all complaints. Challenge complete, thanks to creative teamwork. Anne and Katie high-fived, laughing at their own ridiculous genius. The Bachelor world's chaos was no match for their partnership. Another win, another step closer to the final rose. Their friendship was unstoppable. For the final challenge, Jesse led them to the rose ceremony room, a place shimmering with anticipation and sparkling lights. The air was filled with excitement, and both Katie and Anne could feel their hearts beating a little faster. The glowing final rose of friendship sat locked in a glass case at the center of the room, radiating a gentle, magical light that seemed to promise something wonderful. To unlock it, they had to answer questions about each other, the ultimate friendship test, designed to see how well they truly knew and understood one another after their journey. Katie nailed Anne's favorite comfort food without hesitation. Anne remembered Katie's cat's name and even her favorite toy. They laughed as they recalled funny stories and little details from their adventure. Each answer opened a lock, their bond deepening with every question. With every click, they felt more connected, realizing how much they had learned about each other. The last question, what's the most important ingredient for a strong partnership? They didn't even need to think. They answered together, voices united, teamwork. Their answer echoed through the magical room. Suddenly the case opened, the rose floated out, and they reached for it together, hands meeting in the glowing light as the magic swirled around them. Instantly, they were back in the real world, laughing in a sunny park, the memory of their magical adventure still fresh and sparkling in their minds. The adventure was over, but their friendship was just beginning. They walked side by side, knowing they'd always have each other. That was more fun than the Oscars, Anne joked, grinning from ear to ear as they remembered the challenges and laughter. And less dramatic than a real rose ceremony, Katie replied, both of them giggling at the thought. The best adventures, they realized, are the ones you share with a friend, because together, every moment becomes a memory worth cherishing.